Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm Brian with the Donatucci Branch Library, and today is Traveling Tuesday.
Traveling Tuesday.
This is your captain speaking.
All right, so again, I'm going to do the same thing I did last week. I'm just going to spin the globe, and wherever my finger lands is where I'm going to travel to. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, it looks like China. Okay, I'll visit China. I've always wanted to go there. Cool. Come on, let's go. All right, everyone, I'm here. And as you can see, I am at the Great Wall of China. I'm actually standing on the Great Wall right now. And here goes an interesting fact about the Great Wall. You know how long it actually is? It is over 13,000 miles long. That's insane. All right, from Philadelphia to California is approximately 3,000 miles. But the Great Wall is 13,000 miles. That's just, it's insane when you really think about it, you know? And it was built to keep invaders out of China to help protect them. So I got some fun facts here about China itself though, okay? So football, or as we call it, soccer, was invented here 2,200 years ago. The actual name of it, now I apologize if I pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Su Chu, which literally means kicking ball. So it kind of makes sense, right? All right, so China is the world's most populous country. There are 1.4 billion people living here. That's a lot of people, right? And the sunrise in China, in some parts of China, can be as late as 10 a.m. Can you imagine waking up 9:30 in the morning and the sun still is not out? The reason why is because China only has one time zone. Even though it's very wide, there's only one time zone. So it could be 6 o'clock at night on the East Coast and 3,000 miles on the west side of China. It's still 6 o'clock. It's the same time, even though they're 3,000 miles apart. And this one, I like this fact here, okay? There is something called the Elderly Rights Law, which says if you have parents that are over 60 years old, it's illegal to not visit them regularly. I like that, because if you have elderly family members, you should be visiting them anyway. You shouldn't need a law to tell you you have to visit them, okay? So, yeah, if you have parents that are elderly, go visit them, okay? They worry about you. They want to see you. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, the Chinese New Year's lasts for 15 days. The celebration lasts for 15 days, all right? So, and it's not the same time as the American New Year's. You know, our New Year's is January 1st. Their New Year's, it varies every year. They do it by the moon, the new moon. And it's usually between January 21st and February 20th. And the celebration lasts for 15 days instead of just one night. You know, how cool is that? Here was another one I did not know. I just learned this today. Fortune cookies are not a traditional Chinese custom. Fortune cookies are actually American. They were invented in San Francisco, right? So something to think about next time you eat a fortune cookie. They're not actually from China. So what else we have? Oh, in 2020, it's been estimated that there are 30 to 40 million more Chinese men than there are women. And a lot of this is because China has a one-child policy because of the overpopulation, that you're only allowed to have one child, and everyone wants to have a son in China. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. And because of that, there are 30 to 40 million men that can't get married because there's just no woman to marry. They're all taken, you know? So it's kind of strange when you think about it, you know? China's railway lines are so extensive and so long that they can loop around the entire Earth twice. That's pretty cool. That's very long when you think about it. Oh, and here goes one fact I did not like at all. It's mandatory for cosmetic products to be tested on animals. You know, other parts of the world, they have like synthetic skin that you can test it on. There's no need to test on animals, but for some reason China is still, it's mandatory that they test on animals. It's not even optional. Like if you come up with a new makeup product or a new lotion or whatever, you have to test on animals. And you know, that's one thing I do not like, not at all. Here's another one. Facebook has been banned in China since 2009. They do have other social media apps and stuff that they use, and other people might use VPN services to get around it and still visit. But yeah, it's been banned since 2009. Chinese people are not allowed to go on Facebook for, I don't know the reason. It doesn't tell me the reason, but it's just one of those things, I guess. Oh, and 1 in every 5 people in the world are Chinese. That's how many people live in China. If you take 5 people in the world, 1 of them are Chinese. You know, it's 20% of the population. All right. Oh, it was cool. It was a cool one. There are still more than 35 million people who still live in caves in China. All right. Oh, and spitting, yawning, grunting, and burping or normal behaviors while you're eating in China. If you do that here in a restaurant, you just start burping and spitting on the ground, like people are gonna look at you like, what are you doing? You know, you might even get kicked out of the restaurant. But in China, it's perfectly normal. Everyone does it. You know, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but according to this, it's normal behavior. Oh, and ice cream, most people believe that it was invented in Italy, but it's actually invented in China 4,000 years ago. And many Chinese emperors consider themselves to be descendants of dragons. It's pretty interesting, right? Let's see what else we have. Oh, paper money was invented in China. So thank you, China, for that one. I like money. I'm sure everyone does. All right, and the national animal is the giant panda, which is cool because I like panda bears. All right. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of facts here, and I'm not going to get through them all. It's going to take way too long, but I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm glad I finally got to see the Great Wall of China, and you know, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check back tomorrow for Whoa Wednesday, because I'm going to show you a cool magic trick that might make you go whoa. All right, I'll see you all later. You have a good day. Bye.